Time. James, in his speech, brought up a period of time when he was in his 20s and he could write a letter to himself if he could. And he had a laughter to it. Well, I was in a room with James when I was in my 20s. And let me tell you, it's amazing what we were thinking and what we were doing in our 20s. But I'm sworn to secrecy. Unless the price is right. Ever since my time here on earth, I have been filled with passion to run as fast as I can, cover from point A to point B. What was my time? How fast did I cover the distance? What was my time? And as time went on, I learned a lot about speed development. I got hired as a speed development specialist. And if you're wondering what a speed development specialist does is, they teach you to go from point A to point B as fast as possible. So if James wants to go from stage left to stage right as quickly as possible and make eye contact with every one of you in the process, he would hire a guy like me.
Can't afford you.
Yeah, but I let him come train with me anyway. So I got hired as a coach. So it was my opportunity to give back to the community, give back to the world. I had a skill, and I believe that when we go out there and we're filled with passion and we try to be our best, good things happen. There was this one particular team, and it was the wealthiest school in Memphis, Tennessee. It was an all-girls school. They called me up and said, "We need a track coach. Would you be interested?" In the morning, I'm training a Division I football team, University of Memphis, inner city kids, Division I football players. In the afternoon, I have the opportunity to go train a bunch of spoiled children. Well, I took the opportunity. And I can remember going in on day one. We weren't so good. We didn't have a lot of talent. But I knew where we were going to go. And I decided we were going to break every school record. I decided that we were going to win regional championships. And we were going to win state championships. 3 years later, we're in the middle of the season, and we have a make or break moment. A few critics started to sprinkle into the team. Sometimes one apple can spoil a whole bunch. So we decided to have a team meeting. We were going to address this issue. We had some whiners and cryers, some critics. And they kept talking about pain. And it's so pain, and it hurts. And I got all this pain. I'm doing my workouts. There was a coach, and she was talking to the team, and she started to give them an out. Well, if you'll just show up, if you'll just try to give your best, I know it may not work out. And in my mind, I said, I stepped in, and I said, wait a second. We've worked hard, and this is what's going to happen. Regions is 4.5 weeks from now. State is 6 weeks from now. For those of you that want to go and win a championship, I'm walking this way. I said pain. Pain is nothing but 4 letters. P-A-I-N. So is A-B-C-D. Pain only has the power that you give it. For those of you that aren't interested in winning championships, go home. You're wasting your time. Let's go. 95% of those girls that did follow me, there were a couple that stayed. And they quit. What happened at regional championships? We had 10 events that we were competing in. We had already set the school records, but we broke them again. We won 7 of the 10 events, medaled in all 10 events. And this is not Millennial Field Day where everybody got their participation medal. No, there's a gold, silver, and bronze. 6 of those 7 events, we set the regional record. That means the 8 schools that competed. No one had ever gone faster than what these girls had run in the history of the regional track meet. Time has evaluated me as a leader of that team. What I said, it may have been strong. Was there compassion in it? I don't know. All I know is those girls that were working hard, I owed it to them to lead them to be the best that they could be. I remember a time, 1984, the Olympic Games, Los Angeles, and I saw uniforms like this with USA written across their chest. And I saw Carl Lewis, not Carol, Carl. He does have a sister named Carol. But I saw Carl Lewis sprinting down that track. And I saw Carl Lewis standing up on top of that medal stand, getting a gold medal placed over the top of his neck. And I saw my country's flag raised to the top. And I heard my national anthem play. And I knew, without a doubt, that I lived in the greatest country in the world. I knew that we had hope. You could look in the face of Americans and you saw hope. And you saw courage. Ronald Reagan was our leader during that time. And over the last 12 years maybe it goes back to even 16, I've started to lose some of that hope. And I've started to see a diminishment of the hope and courage in the face of the American people. When I flip on the news or turn on social media, the critic is getting this voice. And it's being allowed to be heard. We do live in a country where freedom of speech is allowed and everyone can speak. Theodore Roosevelt, he talked about the critic. And he said, it's not the critic that counts. It's the doer of deeds. Is it yellow or red? 7?
Yeah, so.
The bottom line is this. Time is evaluating our leaders. Time is evaluating Theodore Roosevelt, who was an American leader. Time is evaluating Ronald Reagan, who was an American leader. Time is evaluating the leaders that have just come and the leaders that will come. I am really looking forward to seeing what time has to say about our leaders. Thank you.